Hello. Hey, thanks for volunteering for me today. So, for Lava Land, this will be one of the non competitive, just for fun events that the kids will be going through. So, my thinking is I don't have it set up because this takes like an hour to set up, but they're going to be coming down the ramp from music and they'll be coming directly to you. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a pathway set up like from the door leading towards the rock climbing wall. And that'll be just kind of as they're coming down, you can just direct them like, all right, guys, the lava's hot, the lava's on, and they can just go ahead and go. And just as they come in, they can start choosing their own pathway. So what it'll be is they'll have a choice to do a bigger loop or a smaller loop, depending on what they want to do. And I think probably just kind of tell this to them as they are coming in instead of having them sit down, explaining everything for 5 minutes, and then only allowing 10 minutes of activity time. I think they've done it enough that they'll kind of start figuring it out slowly, and you can just kind of remind as the day goes. So they'll come in, they'll kind of be walking on the little domes towards the rock climbing wall, and at that point, they can split off and kind of choose their own adventure kind of thing. So they can continue going on the rock climbing wall all the way through to the next challenge, and that'll link up to the pathway that they could have gone if they didn't choose to go to the rock wall. That'll kind of loop around towards the jump rope in the back area. They'll kind of hook a left and kind of make their way around towards the cargo net. But I'm hoping that I'm going to design this in such a way that I'm going to create kind of a smaller loop that they can go around in or a bigger loop. One of the cool things about Lava Land is that kids can always decide at their level of mastery. So they can be a lava master and try to do everything without ever touching the lava, or they can try to be a lava learner. So if they ask you what those terms, hey, are we lava master? Like, that's what that means. Lava master is if they touch the lava even once, they have to start back at the beginning, back at the doorway. If they're a lava learner, they can touch lava and it's no biggie. They're just practicing to do their best and they just keep going. So things to watch out for and encourage. Just make sure kids are sharing their space. They're not crowding each other too much. Obviously, they're being safe with their movement. They're not going too fast or, doing unsafe movements and things like that. But kids should know their limits. There's going to be no climbing of the cargo net and no climbing of the ropes. The ropes will be only for swinging, and the cargo net will only be for traversing. So they're not actually going to climb high up the cargo net. They're just going to traverse across it. But other than that, that's how Lava Land should work. Lots of balancing, jumping and landing, kind of that dynamic climbing movement and things like that. But it should be a pretty fun day. To wrap up, at the end, maybe just set aside maybe a couple minutes just to kind of clean up a little bit, reset a few things as needed to get ready for the next group. And then you can send them straight out the back blue doors by the jump ropes on their way to station number 11. And that way, we're not going to have any cross traffic coming through the gym. And I will try to just stop by before game time on that morning just to kind of, if you have any last questions, I can help clear up anything. So thank you.